They're here. The temple's there. And Nick's put a little something in between them.
There's no way around it. The new, tougher, meaner monk. Get into it on an all-new season of Legends of the Hidden Temple. Weekdays at 6, 5 Central, only on Nick.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro TV Reviews. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about another one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows, Legends of the Hidden Temple, man. So, Legends of the Hidden Temple kind of keeps the theme of 90s Nick going, where there was a lot of, there were Nicktoons, but there were a lot of game shows, and this is definitely one of them. And if you watch Nickelodeon from 93 to 95, there's no way you didn't catch Legends of the Hidden Temple, because it came on weekdays at 6, 5 Central, for those keeping score. But man, I just remember who didn't want to be on a 90s Nickelodeon game show, man. Even though I always wanted to be on Nick Arcade, like I mentioned in that episode, because of my love of video games and trivia. Legends of the Hidden Temple was a close second, followed by Double Dare and Nickelodeon Guts, which I'll be covering in future episodes of this series. But anyway, back to Legends of the Hidden Temple, man. So for the original, you had 6 teams of 2 contestants. You had the Purple Parrots, the Silver Snakes, the Orange Iguanas, the Blue Barracudas, the Red Jaguars, and the Green Monkeys. Yeah, man. And basically the whole theme of the show revolved around either fictional or actual ancient artifacts. The talking head Olmec would inform contestants of facts about this and tell them a little story in the second round of the game, and basically that was the steps of knowledge. And then before that, you had the moat, where teams had to kind of swing across the moat, and if they landed in between the moat, they would like if they landed in the water before they were able to swim across, they would they wouldn't get half of life pendant. That was that was basically your life for the final round, which was the Temple Games. But before that you had like I mentioned, the steps of knowledge, where teams would answer questions about the story that Olmec told them, and about the artifact that they were going to go after in that particular episode. And then after the steps of knowledge, you had the Temple Games, which teams would compete in various activities to earn another pendant of life, and or another half pendant of life. And then on the final question, they would have the opportunity to earn a full pendant, which they could use inside the Temple Games to not get caught by the temple guards. And then there were temple guards in there. Then you would kind of have to exchange your either half pendant or full pendant for the chance to go on. If you ran out of pendants, then the game was over for you. But yeah, so what do you call it? The temple, not the Temple Games. The final stage of the show. What do you call it? You would have to actually retrieve the artifact from the temple, and that would be the end of the game. And if you did, you would get some prizes, maybe a computer or a chance to go to Universal Studios or whatever have you. But man, what a cool show! Hosted by Kirk Fogg, and not gonna talk about the revival that they did for the CW or the movie, but I will touch. I will. As a matter of fact, let's just talk a little bit about it. The revival basically, had a few differences from the original, but in the revival it was more adult based. So there would rather than it be kids, it would be adults competing, and then instead of it being a half an hour, it was an hour show. So that didn't last very long on the CW, and I didn't see the movie, but I had very, very fond memories of the original Legends of the Hidden Temple, and like I said, who didn't want to be on there? Yeah, so that it was just part of '90s childhood, man. Just part of growing up and part of the carefree times of life. I loved Legends of the Hidden Temple, loved OMAC, and just loved the whole concept of the show. Taught me a lot about ancient artifacts and stuff like that. 'Cause, yeah, who wants to learn in school when you can just watch, watch on TV? No, I'm kidding. No, get your education. I'm joking. But no. But in all seriousness, I do have very, very fond memories of Legends of the Hidden Temple, and you can watch all of it on Paramount Plus. If you didn't get a chance to experience it when it originally aired on Nickelodeon, or you just want to experience it again, like me, you can watch it on Paramount Plus. All the episodes of the original are available now. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's Retro TV Reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And of course, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.